aspire to be a coach growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't. I aspired to be a player first until I saw the writing on the wall. But my dad's a college ball coach too. He's over at San Diego State for a while, and once I saw him kind of do that, once I was in college, it was something that I wanted to stay closer to the game, and mentoring and my type of leadership style is kind of what led me to coaching.
What did you learn the 1 year you were a position coach at Sac State?
Well, I guess to just experiment with certain things, right? At the FCS level, I think you see a lot more schemes just because of the type of talent level. But I was able to kind of experiment some of my teachings and kind of translate and see what worked and what didn't, and throw away some things, keep some things, and learn from new people. So it was real live trial and error for me that I learned the most, and how to run a room, how to lead different guys, and kind of do it on my own, when all the weight's on me. So those are the biggest takeaways I've had at Sac State.
How did you take some of those takeaways into this situation where obviously there's a bunch of new coaching staff here at Oregon State, and you all are trying to kind of figure things out together as you guys kind of head into this 2024 season?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's problem solving. You know what I mean? So now I'm a year smarter, and now I'm a year more experienced. So I'll just take some of those things and the challenges that I see come up again, I'll take those face on, as a veteran this time rather than a rookie.
How does your style differ from Trent's? You coach in the same position as.
I just think I'm more relatable to the guys, just me and being my age, and I kind of the energy that I coach with, and also just having different, I've coached every position on the defense, so having some back-end experience, having some front experience, and bringing those different things to their game, as far as pass rush, as far as teaching the coverage part of it, and then obviously learning from Trent more with the linebacker stuff. So my style is me, I come in, I'm encouraging. I like to correct and be, uplifting in the same sentence, So that's kind of what my style brings, and at the end of the day, man, these guys are my family, I'm not their friend. So I tell them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear.
You played for kind of a quirky coach in Craig Howard at Southern Oregon. What did you learn from him?
I learned that you make the big time is where you're at. Doing more with less, and becoming a family in order to win. So those small quirky sayings and those things, they're old sayings because that's still around, So I've learned how to be, a team player, not to be a cool guy, how to buy into a program, and those small school things make it so I'm not too big for anything, So I'll still go help with some equipment. I'll still help some guys with whatever I need to do. I'm not too big for anything. So that's what I learned from Coach Howard, and really just, the greater the love, honor, and respect is what he would say, the greater the team.
What really attracted you to this job?
It was kind of a no-brainer, when obviously the financial part, what I mean? It's life-changing, but being in a familiar area, I never thought I'd be, kind of call Oregon home. This would be my 7th year in the state, having played here and then worked here before, coming back to a similar system, and then being around a guy that has a similar type of leadership style and believes in the same things that I believe in, So coming up under Trent, I know it'd be an easy transition. Being around some of these guys that I've helped recruit, and their families, and then just coming back to a place where I'm comfortable, being able to come to work and be excited about it. I know I can go and be myself and not be judged by that in the workplace. So it was a no-brainer for me to come somewhere where it's kind of quiet. I'm a city kid, I'm from Las Vegas, so I come to a place where I can focus and hone in on my work, and right here in the prime of my career is where I want to be my best.
What have you seen out of the linebacker room so far these first few weeks of spring ball?
A lot of talent, a lot of young talent. That we continue to develop. So every day's fresh, every day's new. There's new challenges every day. There's things that they don't know. There's things that they're figuring out, and just getting them to keep their energy even keel at that point. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be times where you have to see it before you correct it. And just getting them to deal with that. As young men, they do something wrong, they get down on themselves. When my motto is you've been through worse outside of this stadium than anything that can happen on this grass. So just getting them to understand that, and understand that we're here to practice. Practice is for correction. It's not to come out here and be perfect, right? So we're coming to get these things right, but tons of talent, lots of good energy. They want to get better. They'll probably be meeting them all. They're probably waiting in my office right now for me to come watch the tape, but they're eager, That's what I see out of them, and they're a fun group.
What does it mean to have someone like Melvin back in that room?
It means a lot. First of all, it means a lot. And having recruited Melvin when he first came here, now to see him where he is now, I think it's a big time because I do think he's a football player. But he's a guy that kind of fits my type of style too, as far as how you greet people and gravitating towards Melvin. So I think that's what Melvin is. He has a smile that kind of lights up everybody, you know what I mean? So when he's high, I think everybody's having a good day. But having him in there with some type of playing experience and now just trying to get him into that leadership role to where he can hold others accountable as a result of his work.
Sorry, he's obviously coming off a very good season. What is the next step for him? What are you still hoping to see from him throughout the spring?
Just making those routine plays, and then on top of that, making the plays that make him special. You know what I mean? So kind of cutting him loose and letting him play. You know what I mean? All these guys are on different levels as far as what they know and what they don't know. So just telling him to go out there and play fast and figure some things out while also trying to lead and improve his maturity. But that's what he brings to the table, man. He's a great player. He obviously has some experience, but we want to keep this train moving of having the top linebackers in the country.
When the head coach is someone that was a linebacker, that coached linebackers, I guess how much does that help you do your job, having somebody that understands the position so well?
I mean, anytime he walks by, I can stop him. He'll come in and correct me, or he'll just come in and have a thought. You know what I mean? So he coaches me. That's what I like a lot about Coach Braze. He coaches me, and I'm coachable. You know what I mean? So I'm not too big to go in there and ask him. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when you have a defensive head coach, man, this is what you want. The benchmark for this program is the defense. So it's great having him around, and just being coached every day. Like I'm saying, I put myself in the same category as the guys. You know what I mean? I'm not too big. I'm still learning as well. But I'm gonna tell you when I don't know, I'm gonna go find answers, and then what I do know, I'm gonna share.
Is there any sort of update on Micaiah Tongue, or how's he kind of been progressing in his rehab? Is it still too early to tell?
Yeah, it's too early to tell, I would say, but he's doing great. He's in every meeting room. He's locked in. He's asking questions. He just came up on the sideline a minute ago during 2 minutes just to ask. But he's great. It's good seeing him too go from receiver and coming in. When I first got here, he came in and transferred from Georgia and then became a linebacker. And just seeing his maturity and how he carries himself, I'm extremely proud of. So he's another guy that's good to have in the room, even though he's not playing. He's good to have in the room and just teach these guys how to live life as a college athlete.